Yeah.
Okay, good morning, man. I'm back to making these videos. I had to go through some character arc stuff, which I'll elaborate maybe in this video, maybe in the next. I don't know what I'm doing in this video, but oh my god, bro. Oh, let me just stretch real quick. Yeah. So as you can see, I'm not in my usual environment, not in my usual room and shit, and that's because I moved out. Yay! I moved out, man. Let me see if you can see me clearly here. I'm trying to be creative with the angles. I forgot to bring along my tripod and stuff, but basically I moved out from my parents' house. I got my own spot in a different city, and I've been wanting to do this for a while. And I've only wanted to do it off of YouTube and not like freelance work, because I hate the fuck out of that stuff. Off of YouTube animations. And thank god, damn, what is this? I see water dripping from the air conditioning. I'm scared, bro. What if this is like air conditioner nut, bro? My bad. Anyways, yeah. Shit. So I finally moved out. And that's been awesome. I moved out yesterday. I traveled yesterday. I arrived here yesterday. Had a great time, great night. Oh, I fucking also here's like, man, my ADHD is really coming out today. You hear how I just switched topics without completing any of them? Anyways, here's my stuff. Like a lot of my briefcase stuff. There's dirty laundry from yesterday. And, you know, stuff here. Vaseline for the lips, not for other purposes. And, yeah, last night I had a great time. Treated myself to like a glass or 2 or 4 of wine. it was awesome. Played some music, got lamps, and I'll cue the clips. But what I'm trying to say is I cut my finger, and I wasn't even like drunk enough to like cut my finger. Maybe I shouldn't even show this. I hate seeing stuff like this, so but you're gonna have to. But yeah, I cut my finger yesterday and I bled quite a bit. I was a little drunk and I was pouring myself a glass of wine, and yeah, I broke the glass. First of all, I broke the fucking glass, and then I cut my finger too. So today I'm probably gonna have to go replace the glass of wine. I'm probably gonna have to buy like 3 glasses of wine. Why 3? 3 more, because if I broke a fucking glass of wine myself, my friends are probably gonna break them as well when they come over in the far future or near future. So yeah, dude, but I'm not really sure what I'm gonna be doing today. I haven't planned it out. I have like basically from the 1st, which was yesterday when I moved here, the fuck, all the way up to I believe the 4th, I should be pretty free. And then from there, it's like on the 4th itself, I'll be moving a lot, like buying a lot of stuff, just extra stuff from my apartment. My mom will come visit. She might stay here for a bit. And then on the 5th, it's back to grind time. Like, we're really running up the YouTube channel to like as just massive as we possibly can. Weekly uploads and all that kind of stuff and shit. That's what we're gonna be doing. And I'm gonna be documenting all of that, the whole process, not just the grinds, not just the routines, but the mindset, the occasional hangouts. I might be hanging out with the boys today. I don't know. I'll see. I really just want a homebody for the most part for a while. But yeah. That's what you can expect on this channel in the upcoming days. I'll be vlogging or recording this stuff every couple days, I think. So yeah, let's go, man. You're about to see a guy go from, we're almost at 40k subs. Isn't that crazy? It's like 39.3 or 4 all the way to 100k in a few months. Let's do it, man. All right, so I forgot my mic at home, like in my home city, hometown. So I'm gonna buy ones later. Right now, you're just gonna have to deal with the echoey sound. I'm sorry. Let's clean up. Let's just get this spot kind of nice, and yeah, then we can move on.
You recognize me through your half-cut eyes when I'm just a stranger in your apartment.
So, yeah. All right. What now?
Could I still be cool when your text won't send? When I'm jaded, wasted, but on the bed.
Dude, I'm so grateful, bro. Like, this moments like these that just make me realize how blessed I am. They happen so many times. That's the thing. It's like I was, you know, cleaning up, and I just found this in my briefcase. And this is Fastum gel, so I don't even know what it is. I don't know if it's popular out in other countries. I know a lot of different countries watch me, but it's basically this thing you use to apply on your, if you get hurt and your finger maybe swells up or something, you fuck up your shit, you use this and kind of rub it on the wound if it's like an internal problem, and it just helps. You know, like when you have swelling and stuff, let's say someone passes you a basketball and it just fucks up your finger a little bit and it swells up, you use this and you kind of just you know, apply it over and rub it over your skin while you massage the place over and over again through a couple days in a row, and it just gets better. And my mom just snuck this in there for me. She just put it in there for me. I didn't even know. She also snuck in like biscuits in my bag. Man, bro. Man. Cleaned up. Oh, yeah. These are my dream journals. I'm always so proud of this collection, bro. Like, all of these are filled up with dreams. Like dreams of the night, lucid dreams and stuff. In case you don't know, I'm really deep into lucid dreaming and metaphysics and the nature of reality. So yeah, that's sauce. This is kind of how I'm, just a temporary setup while I get this place together, you know, but it is what it is. Let's head to the other rooms. I gotta brush my teeth first. Yeah. You know, I woke up earlier, but I woke up a lot earlier. But I doom scrolled for a little bit before deciding, fuck. Yeah. I'ma cut to the bathroom scenes. Yo. What? Wait. Yeah. Sauce, nigga. It's sauce. I hope it's focusing. Come on, focus. It probably didn't focus. Is a spray bottle. It's not like it's a water spray bottle. Yeah, I got twists. In case the last time you saw me, I had the dreads which had extensions on. Took them off. Wanted to grow out my hair at the time when I had the extensions to see how I'd look like with the dreads before I made a commitment. And now I got these. Started them off as twists. I'm gonna keep the twists in and let them mat into locks over time. My little sister inspired me. I might put a picture of her stuff over here. But that's the look I'm going for, and I'm so happy with how it's looking like right now. I think I'm 4 months in to the twists, maybe 3 months, something along those lines. But yeah, what do you think, man? I hope you can like the angle are right, cause yeah. Look. All right, should be it. I know the mirror is really dirty, but I found it like this, bro. Yeah, I found it like this. I actually did. That sounded like a lie, but I swear I found it like this. And I just can't be fucked right now to do it, to clean it up, so let's get at it. See, my living room is the most polarizing part of the crib. I like, okay, wait, let me just, yeah. All right, so it's small, right? But it's like, ooh, it's raining outside. I wonder if you can do this also. Holy shit, wait. Fuck, I guess you can't really see, but wow. Okay, but yeah, I was saying like, it's the most polarizing part of the house because it has a fan, right? Which I hope you can hear me over it, but it doesn't have air conditioning. And the city I'm in, Dar, is stupid hot. So it's stupid hot, bro. So it's like, it's an actual pain. It's not a pain per se, like right now it's cool, but it's like when it gets hot in midday, the fan doesn't do fuck shit, bro. It just blows hot air towards you. Now granted, it's always better than having nothing, like it's having a fan in Dar is better than having no fan. But still, it's the room feels better because it's like you get in there, the whole world changes. It's cold, you can put a hoodie on. In the living room, it's like, damn, fight for your life a little bit. But that's also just because I haven't adapted to how Dar is yet. A lot of people here have adapted, and when I used to live here, I adapted pretty quick. It'll take me like a week of sweating every day to be good. This is the kitchen. My kitchen, bro. Last night was crazy, so I had a lot of shit. This is where the event where I broke a glass of wine happened. Cue the clip. Oh shit, yo, I ain't even gonna lie, bro. I'll explain it on a fucking FaceTime, bro. Also, follow me, bro. We about to get ourselves right, bro. Hold on. Oh yeah, 'cause you're a good girl and you know it. Good girl and you know it. Exactly who you could be. Just hold on. What we having, bro? What we having? Unbelievable, bro. There is still some wine here that I should probably wipe off. Take care of that. Gone, nigga. Yeah. But yeah, I was drinking stuff. I ate these burgers and like these beef loaded chips, like chicken burgers and beef loaded fries from Crave. It was actually really good. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect their shit to taste that good because I have a friend of mine, like his ass, who complained about like their service, but their service may be trash perhaps. Their food though, it's not missing. Yeah, I feel like I also want to clean up my living room just a bit, like sweep up and, you know, maybe put the food in the trash, but yeah, what's in here? Yeah. Oh damn, it's raining. Like it's not even playing around anymore. Yeah, also leftover blood of Jesus. Oh, okay. So I'll show maybe a video clip or something, but these lamps I worked on yesterday. I bought this bad boy. Jesus Christ, it's amazing. And it's got like different brightness settings. Hold on. Wait. Okay, hold. Yeah, see that? You just hold it and it's like so touch sensitive. It's amazing, bro. I love it. You can tell I'm excited. But and I also got this bad boy over here. It works by remote control. I can touch it. I can also operate it from my phone. Since I'm recording off my phone, let me just maybe I should get the app on my iPad as well. I wonder if I'm still connected. Hold on. Okay. Oops. Yeah. Really cool. Looks way better at night. But I'm happy with these, you know. I've always like wanted to get these lamps and shit, you know, because I thought they're cool, bro. Like before moving out, my IG Reels feed, it just became like filled with this. It's like they knew I was planning to move out these fucking mind reading software companies, but they started showing me a lot of this kind of stuff, interior design stuff, and I just realized, yo, I'm actually passionate about designing my space, my interior space, to reflect my mind. Like I want someone to be able to walk in and be like, ooh, this is the kind of person this guy is. So best believe probably gonna have like some metaphysical ass little figurines here, like some like a chrome, like right here, like a chrome. Is chrome the right thing? Maybe like a chrome Buddha or like a bronze Buddha statue would be so cool over there, you know. Cool shit, bro. I don't know. Let me turn these off because I'm not gonna turn the lights on anyways. I'm gonna leave them on. But yeah. Alright, so initially I was thinking I should fucking wash the dishes and shit like that. But again, my finger is pretty fucked. I don't wanna like wet it over and over again and, you know, just risk not letting it heal properly. So unfortunately, this stuff right here is probably gonna have to sit. This stuff, I mean, I don't know. I don't have my stand, so I'm gonna have to like self-record everything, which sucks. But it's gonna have to sit for like a day or two, bro. Remnants of the glass. Paint, bro. It was a really good one too. It looked pretty nice, but fuck it. We got another one. So yeah.
Forbidden from the beginning, I saw her there, up there. Feeling like since I met her, they said I couldn't have her. Way out of my league, I never believed it. Gotta get her hard, I gotta make her mine.
Let's see. Dude, I watched so man, maybe y'all don't even know what's going on, but this David situation, this shit right, this nigga, bro, sick. This dude is, bro, what? I watched Dawn's reaction to it. I feel like none of you guys might even know what I'm talking about, but just go follow up on I watched Young Dawn Reacts' version. David and Celeste situation, bro. That singer who's, man, anyways, yeah. I don't know, bro, I'm feeling like, oh shit. What's this shit? Oh shit. Wait, I wonder if bro's gonna be down to like doing. Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Skia, I was saying, I was recording a video for my Unfiltered channel. So you want to say hi, bro? This is the famous.
Yo.
The famous.
This is your famous popping YouTuber.
Let's go, man.
Cleaning his room.
Yeah. Fucking daily. Yeah.
Hygiene first, kids.
Hygiene first, bro. Like I taught y'all just now. Yeah, bro. This is the part where I yap your ears off, bro. That's what Unfiltered, the channel, really is. But yeah, I don't know. So what's going on through my mind right now? The theme of, I don't know. I'm kind of like figuring out what to talk about like now, because I don't usually pre-plan. I just like turn it on and start thinking, and it kind of let it flow. But fuck, I should have turned off my Wi-Fi before recording this. But dude, there is a lot. I have to share a lot of stuff, and I'll scatter it across other videos. But before moving to the city, which was, whoa, I'm talking and I can feel the base of my voice vibrating throughout the whole couch. Yeah, this couch is also pretty uncomfortable. One thing I don't like about this spot is the couches. They are like uncomfortable because you can't really lay down and like, you know, so I have to take my pillows from my bedroom. I'll buy pillows, like big pillows and stuff, to fix that problem in a few days. But as of now, I'm just using the ones in my bedroom. But yeah, I was saying, like, man, before coming here, like the 2 weeks that were leading up to me traveling to the city and finally moving out, they were brutal, bro. I got so depressed out of nowhere. Like, I was so fucked up. It's been so long since I felt that way. Years, bro, since I felt that way. And I've never even felt that way per se. It was different. I felt heartbreak and like deep, sharp emotional pain before. This was more of a blunt, stuck in a caged room and lost sort of pain. It made me lose motivation for animating completely. That's not the reason I haven't posted in a month. That's completely irrelevant. I was working on part 2. Assuming like you guys watching are from my main channel, part 2 and the rest of the videos are coming very soon. It's going to be on a weekly basis, so don't worry. I'm grinding. But the past 2 weeks were just different, and honestly, it took me so long to figure out what was wrong, and it just showed me a lot of things. Like, for instance, we suffer a lot. Like what I learned, and I'm being pretty vague. Maybe I'll share more in other videos, but it's pretty personal as well, what I ended up realizing. But overall, one of the biggest takeaways I can share is I feel like we suffer so much from pains that we don't know. Like, I mean, real subconscious pain, bro, that we don't even think we have. And we like to think like subconscious pain is stuff that you know about, but you're kind of pushing away. And I guess to some point, yeah. But I just realized like there's pain that you don't even know. Like, how do I explain this, bro? You ever have just periods of times, maybe a month straight, where every time when the sun sets, you get sad out of nowhere? I feel like a lot of people experience that. I don't experience that often. I only experienced it once when I was going through a horrible breakup, right? And at that point it was clear, but I know what it's about, and I can like pinpoint it now to times like those. It's like, for a lot of people who get randomly depressed at midnight or something, and they just get lonely, not even lonely, just depressed, and they don't know why at a certain point every day or for a certain few days, there's a pain you're actually suffering from. It's just in your subconscious. And oftentimes I feel like it's always, what I've realized, it's a lot of these pains that we don't understand what they are, where they're coming from. This is going to be very vague and like emotionally complex, so hopefully you can keep up. If not, just listen to me yap and get off to the sound of my amazing voice. So like, it's usually what I learned, it's a reflection of a desire from your heart. Your heart desires something, not your mind. We have intellectual desires, which I feel like are of the world. They are rubbed off onto us by the world, by people, social media and stuff like that. Then we have heart's desires. And sure, you could say a heart's desire too is created from like external things. I believe a heart's desire is kind of inborn or predestined in a sense, and then how it is perceived is through the mind. Because like if you want something, let's say you want a sense of freedom or a sense of adventure, that is inborn or that is predestined for you to experience. But the way you will kind of visualize that is through images of your mind. Perhaps your idea of what freedom looks like is living at a certain place, or adventure is traveling to certain places. So you're going to desire travel and adventure. Truly, you just want freedom. That's what your heart wants, and adventure. But through your mind, you will see it as certain images and stuff like that, which that's cool. Still a heart's desire. And then there's those that are purely of the mind, the stuff you don't actually need nor want, but it's because of you think it might be cool because someone else has it and stuff like that. That's purely of the mind. What I realize is this deep random sadness that seems so, bam, bro, this lighting is not doing me right, but we rule, we move. This deep like sadness that it can't, you don't know where it's coming from. It is kind of like, it's like your heart wants something, but you skew what it wants with your mind, and now your heart is yelling to you like, no, that's not what I mean. You know what I mean? I mean this. I'm telling you, man, at least from my experience, that's what it's like. We distort what our hearts really want through our minds. And once we realize, oh, that's not what I want, this is what I want, or like, that's not what I should do, or what I should have done, or whatever, whatever it is, then for me at least, it disappeared. Just like, boom. And I was healed. And it was because I had a really powerful conversation. One of my friends, Chris, shout out to him, man. He might watch this, probably not, I don't know. But we had a great conversation, man, and he helped me. And it was just, oftentimes I'm the one who helps my friends out when they're going through emotional stuff. I'm always the friend with the wisdom, or the empathy and stuff. And I love it. Like, I love helping people out, often too much, and I get drained, and I don't know why. I don't want to talk to people anymore. But like, very rarely, if ever, I think, has anyone ever really done that for me. But my guy Chris did that for me, which was so like profound. And yeah, that conversation really changed like the trajectory of my emotional state ever since. It's been like maybe 10 days or 7, I think, since that shift happened, and now I'm good. But like, I was really depressed and I felt lost. Like, I was just so empty. And that kind of depression for those 2 weeks, it was deep, bro. It was deep. It got me doing some things, bro. Like, I was swigging back bottles. Like, probably should have said that, but I was, bro. It's only because I had access to it, man. My mom just coincidentally happened to bring a gallon of wine into my room just before I got depressed. So it's like, bro, it's right here, bro. I've never been one to drink to cope with my issues. I don't even think I can. Like, I'm not about it like that. But yo, I tried, and I understood why people do it, But yeah, I was completely screwed, and I just realized, dude, like, we usually have these desires or like just this direction in our hearts, and when we skew it, we feel it. Like, we feel the desire for something, or like we feel the desire to like how do I explain it? We feel, and it's not just desire. I guess I'm using desire. It's like we feel stuff with our hearts. We don't know how to express it. We use our minds to learn to oh, it's not making sense, bro. How do I articulated it better earlier, but I'm just trying to get more detailed with it. Basically, your heart, think about it like a thing that wants shit, right? Your mind, it tries to interpret what your heart wants and then give you appropriate images for it, to create this feedback loop of inspiring your heart emotionally so that your heart can re-inspire more vision so that you can finally manifest it or create it in real life or achieve it, whatever. Now, oftentimes your heart wants some shit and then your mind uses the wrong images for it, and you're gonna follow your mind. Your heart is like the generator. It charges you up, it gives you the motivation. That's where emotions come from, to go get it. But oftentimes you use those emotions, that motivation, to go get the wrong thing, because what you're trying to get is an image of the mind. That's very technical, but and so yeah, I had just had like a severely distorted thing, and it just so happened that the desire that my heart had was really big. Like, this emotion was big, and so with such core desires, when you mess up the image, the mental like framework for it even a little bit, you feel completely off, completely misaligned. And it was just a feeling I've never felt before, bro. My God, every day felt like so gruesome, bro. I'm not a sad person at all. I've only really experienced like just like debilitating sadness once. Not one day, it was over months, but like once, you know. I'm just a happy dude for the most part, or at least like I'm just a dude, bro. I'm just a chill dude. I don't get, like, I'm not a sad person. I'm not a sad boy, bro. But bro, this shit, oh man, every day, bro, I was so fucked that I genuinely felt like how, damn, bro, every day, it's like, how can I survive the next minute? That's how bad it was. Like, minutes, bro. Anyways, yeah, it was pretty bad, bro. And sorry I'm being pretty vague about the stuff, but it is what it is, bro. What else? So I've been solid with that. I think it's still about to rain, bro. It's crazy. I've been solid with that, but the other thing is moving here has been pretty fun, bro. I'm so happy with the spot I got. I'm really excited to hang out with like friends and you know, just because I haven't been in this city in years now. I visited once in between for like a few days or like a week, but I haven't lived here in years, and my entire social life resided here. And I basically decided to just commit to grinding YouTube and just figuring myself out in the end of 2020, early 2024, by moving back to my little hometown, locking myself in a room with Vaughn. Pause. Hold on. That's, man, you know what I mean, bro. And both of us just grinding to figure ourselves out. YouTube, freelancing, we did a bit of that in between and stuff like that. And to see it all work out to the point where I'm here, bro. Like, really, you know, I've not made it for sure, but all I ever wanted was not like the material stuff, not even the money or the subs. It was always like, I realized this too, just pondering in my little chamber in my hometown, what I've ever wanted, and I think what most people really want, is just freedom of self-expression. We want to be able to afford who we really are. And it just so happens that in this world, a lot of that is due to finances, but it's not just that. What I mean is this, right? Okay, I want YouTube. I want to grow my YouTube channel. I want recognition off of that. I want to make it about art, animation, and my own stories and my own thoughts in mind. But at the same time, I want the finances that come from that, the recognition, all that stuff, right? Why is it? It's not because I want those things particularly. It's because of who I am that those things will afford me to be who I am. For instance, I have a lot of philosophical thoughts about life and even just metaphysical shit, right? And, you know, I tend to think really deeply, and I tend to have an urge to express that to people. How can I share that if no one's there to listen? How can I share that if no one knows me for that guy who talks deep every now and then, if not all the time? You know? So you need an audience. How will I get an audience? Well, through YouTube. You see, like, it's who I am. It's like, okay, well, if I was to work a 9 to 5, then how would I be able to express my artistic stuff? You know, so it's like doing animation and art online is what affords that aspect of me to exist. I afford the existence of my own like components, you know, my own just mental and emotional components. And so boom, okay, like, oh, you're a very social person, you like hanging out with people, you like meeting people, like-minded, different-minded people. How do you get to afford that? Well, obviously you got to have your own spot, right? And you got to make sure you don't have to work a shitty job just to afford it. And so that's how I afford my own like desire and need to socialize and hang out with people and host and all this stuff, by having my own spot, right? And by making sure that it feeds itself, it maintains itself, because it's off of YouTube that I'm able to afford my shit. And so it's that, where it's not just the money, or it's not that, it's what that affords you. It's what that affords you, and that's different for everyone. Like, some people aren't that social. Some people don't want to have people in their space. Some people don't care about certain things, so they don't need a nice spot. They don't need a big spot. They don't need certain things. Some people don't want to like travel the world and, you know, like try the finest things in life. They're cool chilling, just being themselves, and so they don't need the money, but they need other things. They want other things, because those things allow them to afford who they are. Getting money and clout and fame for those people would literally be the opposite of what they want. So I think like a lot of people have to realize this as well. We like use success financially and like fame and stuff as one metric of like as the only metric of measuring someone's value, but it's not true at all. We're all so different, and oftentimes the greatest suffering comes from not knowing yourself. A lot of people don't actually want fame or money or any of the normal, like, status symbols that we use to value someone's life. A lot of people don't want that at all, like in their hearts, that heart desire I was talking about. But because they don't know who they are, which is a natural process for all of us, we all must lose ourselves to find ourselves over and over again. I think that's what this life is about, perhaps all of existence. Then it's like for them, when they start to desire these materialistic things, they feel super depressed and fucked up. So yeah, man, I don't know, it's just been really cool for me to see myself beginning this journey of affording my own self-expression, bro. Like, for me, it's been such a pipe dream, and I know it's like everything is still small and starting out, but this is such a big step for me to be able to get my own spot off of YouTube. I've been making money here and there off of like freelance work, animating for people and stuff every now and then, like for years at this point, I think. But it was never consistent enough, and it never came from something I truly loved doing. So to see this, dude, it's insane. And I'm telling you, like, from, Tanzania, bro, this is 1 in a million, bro. Being a kid born in like just like a small city in TZ, growing up in like a pretty rural neighborhood, this is like, so it's pretty wild, man. I am happy. I'm kind of ecstatic, but I'm also pretty leveled, pretty balanced. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about in future videos. I have a lot to share. I want to document the whole grind, the whole thing, just life in general, man. Dude, maybe 6 months from now, I'll decide to leave everything and go be a monk in the Himalayas. I'll document that too, bro.